Do not buy a 2026 Model S Plaid that's been updated until you hear my opinion as a Plaid owner if you think it's worth it. Or should you get a used Plaid and save the money? Somebody didn't put their lawnmower away. Busted, it's fine. Got the Model S Plaid out here. I don't really know what we're about to do. Whether or not I'm going to get coffee, or I've really been into cold brews lately, so I've really been kind of pumped up on the idea of just going to get a nice bottle, my favorite bottle of Chameleon cold brew concentrate. We may just go grab a coffee, but first we're going to get into what the first 10 seconds of this video was talking about, and it's the 2026 Model S Plaid. Do we want to upgrade to it? How has the Plaid been treating me? You guys probably know what I'm gonna say about that. If you're already subscribed, subscribe down below if you want more content like this. If you're a prospective Tesla, supercar, sports car owner, buyer, enjoyer, whatever, enthusiast, I just wanted to make this video and point a few things out for you guys that maybe isn't so obvious. First, let's get a little whoo. Now that that's out of the way, we can go into autopilot. That's why I love this car. It's iconoclastic, right? It's just crazy how you can go from launching it 0 to 60 and whatever, it being nimble, it driving like a Rolls Royce with the air suspension, and then you just pop it into autopilot. Here's my thing: the ambient lighting, the updated seats, because this is an early 2022, the lighter glass, the brakes, the updated wheels, the bumpers. Am I missing anything? I don't think oh, the tilt swivel screen. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. I don't think it's worth it if you already have a Plaid. If you don't have a Plaid, great move. You're gonna get a better price point than I even did on this when I paid $149. Oh, you also have the updated yoke. If you want the yoke, it's more money for the yoke. It keeps trying to do that. You don't have a horn. You have the horn right here. I'm trying to get that done. My warranty's up soon. I'm trying to get that on this car, to be honest, because in my opinion, I do not think it's worth it. Probably like a $15,000 or $20,000 trade difference. It keeps going into auto. In my opinion, that it's not worth it for me. For you, if you don't have a Plaid, I think it would be. You're gonna get a better car than what I have. You're gonna get a lot of different features, a lot of options. I guess we are going to Starbucks and grabbing a coffee, and then I'm gonna get cold brew. I need to buy a cold brew for myself, like a cold brew maker. I love coffee, I make coffee. I cold brew out of a French press, which is probably the same, but not the same, right? I need a lot more. I need I wanna make some for the week, rather than taking pre-workouts in the morning like a psycho. So I don't really like the fact that they haven't updated the Plaid like a ton, like just bumper refresh and stuff. It's, I don't know, what is this, a Lamborghini Huracan? By the way, we got the Lambo hat on right now. Going back into the roots of the channel. Shall we menage a trois? This rain sucks, man. Not ideal. The newer Plaid just isn't worth it, in my opinion, for me to trade. But if you all don't have a Plaid and you want to hop into one, say if you're upgrading from a Model 3 or something, I think it's a great move for you. I think all of the added benefits, the dash, all that stuff, like, dude, you're good. You're good to go. I think it's a great idea, but for me, I just don't think so. Just because I got a low rate, but I paid a high price, and these cars depreciated a lot. I like it as a daily. That's kind of what this has been. There's other cars we haven't put on the channel that I don't really want on the channel, which will lead into my next thing. If I don't upgrade the Plaid, maybe we should start getting some more cars for the channel. You guys let me know down below what you want to think. Do we want project cars? Like something that's in like a relatable range, like sub $30,000 project cars, sub $10,000 project cars. We build them, maybe some older Porsches, track cars, get back to the roots of this channel. We did deviate quite a bit, but the Plaid is the, let's just say the track-oriented version of the Teslas, the Tesla Model S particularly. Or do we wait for the Roadster? I feel like I don't want to bore you guys, and I'm kind of boring myself a little bit by just having one car. I've never had a car. I've never owned a car for this long, and I don't plan on getting rid of the Plaid, but I could see how that could get boring for the viewer if it's my only option right now, because right now we have the Tundra, the Model Y, and the Plaid. What do you think as a subscriber, as a long-term subscriber? If you are, thank you. You guys are great. You seriously make this stuff a lot more justifiable for me. I really want a few different cars, and I'll mention them. We've talked about it in a prior video, but now that we're doing a little POV action, I feel like it's just right to give you an update on what's going on. Do we want to see several small project cars? Comment down below what you would want to see. If that is the case, maybe R32, R34, build them up, boost them up, do some stuff, get wheels, get all that fun stuff, wrap it, do whatever, enjoy those right-hand drive cars, whatever, some track cars, some Porsches. You know, if I had a $100,000 budget, I could split that up between 3 to 4 cars, 2 to 4 cars, 5 cars maybe, depending, and maybe have one of every option. You know, we could build a Honda, we could build a R32, we could build a Porsche, we could do all that, we could track them, we could make that content. That sounds fun, but let me know what you want to do. I am not just trying to like buy cars for YouTube. YouTube is the added benefit. You know, it is the ad revenue and making money off this stuff is the beneficiary, really a byproduct of me wanting to have more of a community with y'all, which I think is the more potent benefit of being able to talk to everyone on this channel. And even if I go to car meets or something and I meet some of you, that happens more often than not, and I really enjoy talking to you guys that are interested in the cars. The people that are haters on the videos, it's weird, you just never see them in public. They talk a lot behind a keyboard. We could do that option with like several project cars, or we could do one project car and maybe grab a gated manual Gallardo. That's an option. I want to maybe make some videos test driving these, and this is sort of the precursor video of that. I want to make some test drive content. I had a Gallardo. It was an e-gear. It wasn't manual. Loved it. It squeaked. It had some quirks, but this has been so reliable. I do not mind going for a less reliable vehicle. I don't need 765, 488, anything like that anymore. I don't need wild stuff. We could even go Aventador. Would you want to see Aventador? Modern Porsches, in my opinion, even some of like the 997s and 987, yeah. We could do another 987, but we've already done that. My Z06 is actually for sale right now, Corvette warehouse, for less money than I sold it for. I don't know if I want to bring that exact car back on the channel again. It's kind of like I've wiped my hands. I'm done. That was an incredible car. Tons of good experiences with that. Would you want to see the Z06 back on the channel? That could even be a project car. That'd be like 70 grand. I could get that in another car, 2 project cars, right? And then keep the Plaid. Or do we go McLaren 570S? If we go McLaren 570S, I'm not entirely won over on the 570S being a reliable vehicle. So I don't necessarily think I want to grab other cars while I have a 570S. But man, let me know down below what you think about the 570. I think it's a great value right now. They're dropping in price. For the past few years, I've been super timid on buying vehicles just because I wanted something to have fun while I found really good opportunities in the market to invest. You have SCHD, their dividends going up constantly. You have MSTY while Bitcoin's in its bull run. You know, that happens once every so many years if you follow those cycles. And I just found really great buying opportunities for a lot of that stuff. I could get in at these crazy prices, right? Lots of traffic out here. It's a Friday morning. All these people. I don't think a 570 is a bad idea. I have a lot of friends that have had McLarens. I've only had McLaren ownership for a short stint, and it was a newer McLaren, which I think are a little bit more robust. But the 2016 to 2019 570S, man, they're a great value right now. I wouldn't even want one that's CPO, because if they did break, I would want to work on it myself, and that could be channel content. I know that's kind of, it's a gamble, right? But I'm okay with it if that's the only car I have to worry about. Then I have the Plaid, Tundra, Y, right? We have something else in the end of this video that we're going to throw in too, and stay for that. Yeah, these were just my thoughts, really. So we got the Starbuck line over here. Let's see. The yoke is not hard to master, by the way. Oh, look at that. Up ahead, we got a little 123 wagon. W123 Mercedes. Is it a turbo diesel is what I want to know. Look at that thing. Oh my God, I wish I could tell this man I love his car, if it's a man. I love these wagons. You guys remember I used to have the turbos, the 2 Mercedes, the 300Ds on the channel. I love those cars. Look at that. So it's just Totally different than this. I would even do one of them, and I would like restore it, resto mod it, put some love into it. You got to paint those wheels black though. The wheels look crazy. They look crazy as just some steelies. Look at that thing though. I got to stop talking about, oh yeah. My dude is, his name is Franz. He's super German, and he just, oh. I think I do need to get another one of them at some point, so we might have to, a 570S, and that would be a good option. You guys tell me what you think. I'm very curious. Let's order this coffee.
Good morning. Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can we get started for you today?
Hey, good morning. Could I get one Grande Nitro cold brew, please?
One Grande Nitro, no problem. Anything else for you today?
That'll be all.
You got it. Gonna be 613. You can pull right on up.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That is the OG order to get if you go to Starbucks. Otherwise, you might be a girl. I barely even get this stuff, but it's like if I'm in a pinch, if I don't feel like making coffee, if I don't feel like going to buy coffee, which is hypocritical because we might be going to do that as well. We got the Chase Sapphire Reserve out here. I'll drop a link down below in the comments if you guys want any credit card referrals. Get some good deals with that. I should start throwing them in the comments.
You want a straw or anything?
Nah, I'm all good. Thank you, man.
Gotcha.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. The last time I went to a Starbucks, the dude, the guy, hold on one second. Let me park up. I gotta tell you all this. It's hilarious. The last time I went to a Starbucks, I got one of these and they charged me $11.50. And that is not double my drink. So it's not like they charged me for two. And tell me how Claude or whoever it was decided to love you a latte. Decided this isn't a latte. They decided to, I think, tip themselves $5. I go back inside and I'm like, yo, how much is a Grande Nitro cold brew? They said $5.75. I'm like, why did I get charged $11.50? He was like, oh, I guess you got charged twice. I'm like, that doesn't make sense because of the tax. But it's cool. I just like, do you want us to make you another one? I'm like, no. I'd like it if you just refunded the whole thing at this point. Hate to be a Karen, but sometimes you just gotta give them the horns. You know what I mean? Let's take a sip of this. Cold brew. What they do is they have a concentrate and then they mix it with water. Decided to leave the coffee in there. From an actual Plaid owner's perspective, is the 2026 Model S Plaid, the refresh, worth it? Starting with the front, this is blacked out right here, this area. I don't think it's worth it for me to get even a new Plaid bumper because I could just trim this off. This car's wrapped, remember, right? So I could trim this off, boom, you're good to go. Over here, same thing. You got a little bit different of a lip, I believe. Could be wrong. Obviously, I've updated lights too. That's something we missed earlier in the video. This area has like a bit of a panel almost right in here in the fascia. Carbon fiber on the black model, I think, or maybe the other models, and black on some of the other models. Depends on what color you get. 19-inch wheels are updated. Also back here, there's, I think, like a vent or something for more airflow, aero, what have you. Totally different back bumper with a different diffuser, and you have the ambient lighting and everything else we discussed earlier in the video. You tell me if you think it's worth it for me to do that. I could get rid of FSD, and that might, I don't really need FSD. I like to drive my cars. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's best to keep this as a daily. I have 95% of what that car is gonna offer, and I have 2 sets of wheels. So, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. We are going to go back home, and there's something I'm gonna show you guys as I buckle up. Another question would be, because I said earlier, is it worth it for you to get a new Plaid versus a used Plaid? I mean, if you just wait a little bit, the new Plaids will be used Plaids pretty soon. So that would be ideal, but if you can't wait, if you have to get it now, you just need that 6% interest rate. Absolutely can't wait. Then yeah, I guess you're better off getting like a 24, 25 used Plaid, unless you want that ambient lighting. The ambient lighting, man, I think it really would make a lot of sense to have that update, but you can do aftermarket options, although aftermarket options for Teslas, I'd be weary on that. Dave's Hot Chicken, I love you. They just sold for some crazy amount of money, pretty wild. Rest in peace, my man Ozzy. I never really listened to your music, but you know, a lot of people liked you, so rest in peace, buddy. Valhalla, you go. How long can I do this for? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna leave you to hear this. We gotta take a quick detour, but if you guys want one more little skibbity wibbity, do a little 60 to something roll. This is definitely not a legal public road. It was legal though. That was for sure legal. Look at how easy I could slow down. See, these brakes ain't got no problem. Some of y'all just crying about silly stuff. You just gotta know what to expect. You just gotta know what to preempt. Complain about brakes. Yeah, you never had a 1,000 horsepower car that weighed 5,000 pounds. I just picked up some potato salad. We got the wash bay over there. That's kind of where this thing's living right now while we're under construction with some other stuff. But I just like getting the backdrop of the Plaid and out in the wilderness. This will be a lot cooler too once we start getting some other brighter colored cars. Just to give you guys more of a list before we get into what I'm about to show you, because it's interesting, and the whole install will be in the next video. But I'm just curious what you guys think. Do we want Gallardo, manual Gallardo, that by itself, maybe a little project car like a W123? I'd love to do those two. That'd be incredible. Or do we want 570S and maybe a W123? I'm thinking about one of them again. Restore it, restore the whole thing, document the project. That'd be fun. Or do we want a bunch of little project cars, like maybe a $50,000, that's not really a little project car, but like a $50,000 R32 or R34, something like that, right-hand drive. And then we also get maybe a Cayman, another 987 track car, get Soul Performance products, all their stuff on that. Get their wheels. They do wheels now too. Shout out to Soul Performance. OGs on the channel will know. That's probably where a lot of you came from. Some of those original videos. Those were fun. I love the orange brakes on this. It just gets me so pumped up. Got a little bit of road rash under here. I got to get that fixed. I got to rewrap the whole front bumper really. And when I do that, I might do a little shindig right there. I might actually go do that right now just to see. Let me know what you think we should do. I'll probably do a community post. You guys like those community posts? I'll probably do that where it's like gated Gallardo plus a little project car, sub $10,000 project car, 570S plus a little project car, or 570S plus maybe a project like gated Lambo. I'd love to go gated, or E-Gear if we had to. Or do we do something crazier, keep the Plaid? I'm not getting rid of the Plaid in any of these scenarios. Plaid stays, Tundra stays, Model Y stays. Everything about this car satisfies me. It's why I'm so content with it. I may or may have not snuck out and got some potato salad. Not for me. I don't eat this bullshit. It's for my girl, her family, her parents. They like this stuff. It's expensive, man, for carbs. Kind of nuts. It is delicious. I don't like it that chunky, though. You guys like potato salad? Before we get to that, I just want to see. I got my speed square, penciled that in. I just kind of want to see what this would look like if I... Okay. Yep, that wasn't going to hold up. I just wanted to see what this is going to... I kind of want to do it. This is a wrap. I need to replace the front bumper anyway. There's PPF underneath of it. Let's just see, right? Let's just see. Try and cut along this line, right? So let's go... And we don't want to go too deep. We got to shoot out and then follow that. So let's go right there. And then we'll follow that all the way out. I don't know if that was deep enough. That's what she said. Let's see, right? If I could pick this off, should probably use heat. Nope, we didn't get PPF. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, God. It's overlaid. Yeah, baby. I would have been a track here. My brother would be so proud of me right now. If you want to get your vehicle wrapped, you could hit up Focus Wrap Co. And you wouldn't have to risk being an idiot like me. Look at that. It's basically 2026. Now, let's see. Do we prefer that over that? Oh, God, that's not very even. Whatever. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I kind of prefer it color matched. But now I have to match that side, so let's do it. Just getting a measurement here and then we'll figure out where that strike is gonna go. There we go, we're penciled in. We're gonna slice this little sliver off. There we go. So the best thing to do would be for me to pull this lip up and get this out. I can't believe I got all that damage from that frickin', oh god, is that no, it's not PPF. I can't believe I got all that damage from that, look at that, dude. In the event that I didn't cut deep enough, this will tear. I did cut deep enough. Woo. 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 Look at that. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go and say that is a fail. That does not look good. So thankfully, we're getting the bumper rewrapped anyway. You gotta take chances. You miss all the chances you don't take, right? It would have been a failure if I didn't try. Not really, it would have looked fine. It would have looked a lot better. Let's see from the side. Does it look like a new Plaid? Nope. No, it does not. It looks a lot better from the side, actually. I don't hate it from the side. I had to marinate on this for a couple minutes. I actually like that. From the side, from the angle, from the front, I like it. It's grown on me quite a bit. That angle, it's whatever, but from the side, good, great, awesome. From far away, it looks even better. So let's get into this. I don't know if these are the set that they sent me for the Y, but this is from Halo Black, and this isn't the full video on it. I'm gonna make a full unboxing video. I just wanted to show you guys what this looked like. All right, pop this open. I think, oh, another box within a box? How lucky am I? But I wanna say these are, yeah. So they're black. Boom. These look a lot better, actually. These look cool. I like these. Now there are center locks that come with them too, and I'm gonna make a video going over that. Ugh. See if they probably come in a separate, oh, there we go. There we go. So I should have opened this the other way, opened this upside down. But this is the Halo Black, the disc wheels. Pretty cool. It's like a center lock design that goes on there, so I gotta pull those caps out. And yeah, this is that. What do you think? Kind of cool. Kind of cool. I think they sent me another set that's like white too. These look sweet. I didn't think I would really enjoy the look. But nah, they're interesting. It's different. Tell me what you think. We're gonna install them. They're also doing a pretty cool giveaway on their channel. I think giving some stuff away. I'll list some information in the comments down below, but again, this isn't the install video of that, and that is exactly what they offer. I kind of messed this up by opening it upside down, but yeah, that's everything you get in there with the center locks and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. These go on the front, I believe, and they lock in, obviously. Interesting how that works. I kind of think I understand. It's new to me. I'm not really, we'll see how it looks. Also got this right here, which I think it may be like a little toolkit. This is pretty cool. This is sealed? Oh, it pops open right here. Uh-oh. Let's see. Gloves. Hardware. That's cool. I get it. I understand it now. So there's a bunch of stuff in there. We're going to get this installed in the car in a little bit, but I am starving. It has been a couple hours since the morning, and I think it's time to go get some Assad's hot chicken. Tell them what you did, Goose. Tell them. Tell them that you forced me to make these tacos instead of going to Assad's. I mean, sometimes I didn't realize I had the mix left over that I made. I make this like once a week with some ground beef, taco mix, all that fun stuff, beans, and then I fry them up with some tortillas. Oh yeah, look at that. And flip it over. Boom. Master taco-rista right here. Look at that. And then you pick it up and whoop, dump it. Bam. I am craving Assad so hard, but look at that. Can you really be upset with me?